gorgeous morning here after a rainy afternoon as usual. 4 weeks to the planting, so things are looking really exciting. Probably lost only 1 or 2 plants so far. Leaf cutter ants are not doing that much damage. But what I want to do now is just manage a few of those big babies. Now we've planted castor oil and jack beans mainly, which are the bigger ones, and I want to manage them just so, for example, here where the purpose of this castor oil is definitely to protect that banana, especially as we come into winter. That was purposely put in there. But at the moment where it's still kind of early autumn, I do want to let that banana get as much sun as possible. So one of the things that I want to do now is first, see here how we also have 2 castor oils and they're starting to move apart from each other. So I want to select one of them. I like to always select the straighter one rather than the bigger one. So for example, and I don't want to pull them. I really want to have that root structure in it. So for that guy, and I might even go here and just do that. And I might prune, because now we also have under here, we have a Crotalaria there, as well as a pigeon pea, who would love a little bit more sun as well. So as part of this process that I'm going through, and I'm going to go through all beds, I will thin them and just leave them to 1 leaf on the top. So I'm still encouraging it to grow, but now I'm opening up for those other plants that are nearby. And I'll do exactly the same with that banana here. Again, we can see this is a very easy choice between those 2 castor oils. We've got a big baby there, so that one is actually coming all the way down. And now I'll just come and do a nice prune. I don't want to remove any of that beautiful new growth, and that's it. Bang bang. So now that banana is full of sunlight for it to grow as much as it can and put as much sugars into the ground, but also to storage into its roots. I've opened up for those guys. And the other plant that I want to manage is the jack bean. That one is not looking so strong as the others, but I will leave them just with that main growth there, and I will drop this one. So that's what I want to do. I want to open up for those pigeon peas. I will remove the jack beans big leaves as well here, because they're already getting eaten out anyway. Opening up, we're actually getting quite wet as well, so drying a little bit of that soil will be great. We can see the pigeon peas, they're starting to lean this way. They're starting to say, hey, can I have a little bit more sunlight? So that's what I'm doing. So we'll see how we go. That corn there hopefully will push things up, and the pigeon pea will follow, and both of the jack beans, both of the castor oils will also now just slow down a bit, put a bit more growth, and just give things a chance. I don't want to go too much harder than that, because I still want them to do photosynthesis. So I'm always leaving 1 plant, 1 leaf there, or a few leaves here, so they can continue to move on its progress. And we'll see how we go. I will actually remove that castor oil. I'm pretty confident that castor oil will do well, so I'm just gonna remove it completely. Bang bang, and off we go. So I go through that in the whole system, and yeah, little micromanagement at that stage, just to make sure everything is looking good, especially as we approach winter. And we want to make sure that our plants are strong, that everything is working well. So I'm not too worried about thinning the pigeon peas. For example, we got like 3 or 4 growing out there. I'm still not, it's still difficult to figure out which one is the best one. So I'll let them still play the game and see how they're going to go. And probably, in 2 months time, or maybe a month's time, we'll see. We'll monitor. I don't really know. I can't really tell the time that I'll be able to make that decision. But at the moment, they're not really impacting each other. They're helping each other out to push them, to get them moving. So off we go, mainly managing castor oil and jack bean and it's always in relationship to something else. It's always with relationship. If I find a spot where there is a big gap, there is nothing under it, I might as well choose to leave that plant big and just do a very light pruning. So off we go. Management starts from the day we finish planting, and we gotta be observing and making real decisions based on what's happening now, and treating all of our plants as individuals.